why I give you everything. Get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the tunnel closer starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. Just enough to make you smile, and you need me to hold you close, and all your fears that you dream of will disappear and flutter on. Whoa, hold on just a little. We'll meet right here in the middle ground is where we'll stand.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Kovnat, and this is my studio. So, okay, I can start over here. It's kind of like a journey, a walk through the woods. sort of like a magical woods of nature and life, the journey of life. So it's like a little bit like dreamlike, a little bit fantastical, but all kind of rooted in everyday life as well, just like boring, mundane things, like work and trying to like escape work or feeling burdened by work, trying to like get grounded and centered by like meditating and, you know, get inspired. This was inspired by like walking around this my town that I live in and seeing all these lion sculptures as like these protective sculptures, but then also mixing it with like a house cat, but also a tiger, and then kind of bringing more meaning into it by it being the year of the tiger, and then kind of also bringing it to like this cybersecurity thing where like tigers protection and just like, you know, cyber bullies in cyber warfare kind of thing, but you're also in this like disco place, so it's like protecting the party. And then this one is, you know, done like during the pandemic when just everybody was like sitting in place waiting for, you know, I don't know, it to be over basically, but dealing with your own history and ancestry. And then I was like living at a lake and then on a computer job, but then getting, you know, pulled into the water basically by, you know, animals and nature, and, you know, I'm not really done it yet, but this like releasing of the wild animals, of like the woman kind of releasing, and hopefully this isn't too hard to see, but is like a fan dancer done on paper, and there's a little bit of texture there. Get a new frame for that soon. But yeah, so yeah, over here is tiger painting, another tiger. This one is like the story of my cat jumping off the roof and injuring himself, but he's become a tiger. Maybe he thinks he's a tiger. And I also have these sculptures that are kind of like, you know, I think this one was the first frog, and after that I've been like making like a lot of different frogs, like using frogs in a lot of different paintings. And then here is like this wolf owl lady, which was inspired by like Spanish Ramiro Severa. She's like a surrealist, Spanish surrealist, mixed with like a Ukrainian folk artist, and like this, like bringing in these patterns and kind of like this warrior, spiritual, like of nature kind of vibe. So, and then this is a stop motion animation character that I haven't done anything with yet, but I want to animate this creature. It moves, like the legs will move and you can do different positions. So but yes, so that's it. And then here is like one of the directions I might want to go into is like doing more three-dimensional, but relief, you know, which I have up here as well. But yeah, it's like relief with like textures and collage. That's it. Anything else? Down here, I was getting all these baskets from the thrift store and painting them and spray painting them. Oh yeah, and I will be having a solo exhibition at Solas Gallery in September. So I think it's the first week in September. So look out for that. I'll be posting a lot on Instagram for that.
All that kind of, almost like protest, but it's like living there. So I was like, oh, I love food. And cooking is actually my favorite hobby. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I love food, but like, why am I not, I should paint food. So I paint food. But also at the same time, it's like, we love restaurant families, well, vegetarian and vegan. Put it aside, but like all like food, mostly like from living creature, animal, or even like vegetable is still alive and living or something. So it's like, oh, it's we have to eat when we. Sorry, I just get off work and then my brain's like, well, when we live, we have to take someone like something like living creature or like animal or things. So it's like, they are like contributing their like, lives to us, and then we don't actually think, but also sometimes overlook. If you go to a nice fancy restaurant or like other restaurant, go there and then like delicious looking food, and then we are like, oh, pretty cool, like it's tasty, looks tasty, but actually it comes from living something, So it's like kind of like reading this, and then I try to now paint as a photography, delicious looking food, just like to be grotesque or to be it's like the meat, fatty, and so I was like, okay, that's kind of extremely my feeling. So that's why I strong boundaries because it's good, okay. Yeah.
fast like a hurricane to my heart, till you're far away. See the lights on the other side. I'm going to get there and hope we will meet there. Like a hurricane to my heart, till you're far away. See the lights on the other side. I'm going to get there and hope we will meet there.
My name is Brooke Phillips, and I am the second Caucasian person to read. Peter was stressed a couple of months ago. Rich people bought his building and he was pushed out. Canada asked him to curate and perform in this series, and he had to get his shit together fast. So Peter put his stuff in storage and go honest, slept on me, Aiden, and Jordan's couch, and one day I played him this tune by Joe Pass. He started brainstorming ideas, fighting for money his landlord owed, wanting to bring the creative underdogs into Canada, wanting to do it all with intention. Running into artists randomly on the street and asking, "Yo, do you want to be in this show I'm doing called Connection?" So here we are now, March 7th. You congregated in our place in Clinton Hill, watching me be fed up with the gig economy. Thankful for Aiden's early morning coffee and breakfast, thinking about just what exactly this show could be. Asleep at 3 a.m. and up at 7, wrangling artists to be shot by Scottish gentleman Ellington, Jamie. Now Peter, please get out of that seat, so you and your friends can show Tribeca how this avant-garde shit is done. All that work and hardship you went through is of yesteryear. These statues are about to come to life. And who says the art world can't be fun? No more writing wacky stories and being hidden behind Gmail. You've stepped into 2023. Do whatever the fuck you want because you're allowed. This is day one, and Peter BD presents Connection. The time for us is now.
When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no, you just rather watch me
name is Fergus McCaffrey. I am a multimedia artist and curator that lives and resides in New York City. Thank you for viewing my work. My work predominantly comes from a place of miscommunication and this need for connection. After years of feeling that I was struggling with connecting with folks, I realized I was neurodivergent. So a lot of my work stems from this place of otherness, from wanting to connect with people, but not knowing how to connect with people, and cherishing those few connections that I could develop. So a lot of my work stems from that place. I hope that you connect with it. And if you do connect with it, please maybe look into getting diagnosed yourself, because it would have saved me a lot of heartache and headache if I had known from an earlier age that I was neurodivergent. So if you're interested, please feel free to check me out at www.anchovyart.com. On social media, I am Anchovy Art at Instagram, and I am also Ferusho NYC. And feel free to shoot me a DM if you look at my art and you feel moved by it, connected to it. Feel free to message me. I'd love to talk more to you.
everything that brought me alive. Going wrong like nonsense, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi.
can feel it somewhere inside, haunting like a drug I keep on wanting. There's a love that fits so perfect, it's hard to believe. There's a reason I can feel my heart stop beating, and the air gets tough just breathing. I'm alone, but I'm still feeling.
It's a tug of war, battling to keep my sanity. Say no more, say no more. I love you, but I can't keep killing me. I look at myself, I wonder why you don't recognize who you traumatize me. Now what do I do? Pick up the pieces and go.
First, it's my living room. I don't really clean much, especially for you, just to show you how it's actually happened. You know, sometimes you see I'm painting in living room, and if it's big art, yes, it's exactly what I'm doing. I cover everything by plastic and just paint in my living room. So it's very, very simple. And you know, because it's near Easter time, I also have some wooden egg and probably a color in this. I don't want to specially coloring specially for this. I'm just, if I have something on my palette, I use this color. Same stuff with wine bottle. I'm a clean wine bottle and also make some paint here. It's not for sale, it's just for myself. I like to decorate my house and I don't usually do this. It's what I do just sometimes. And it's a really very practical decision because I use paint what I don't need to. I use bottle what I don't need to kinda. And after this I need this because I can save here sugar or rice or something. And it's really very helpful. I'm like using old stuff, you know this. And I'm really like to idea about reusing old stuff and make some new stuff from old stuff, redesign this. And finally, let me invite you in my small but very cute studio. You see, it's a bottle again, and it's some cabinet, you know. I make this by my own. Again, it's a decoration for my house, but this one I can make it for order if you like to, let me know. And this is painting with neon color, by the way. It's the first painting on this year, and I paint this. I paint this near New Year, after New Year. It's abstract art, but it's also mountain, you know. I like to collect stone and fossils. That's why it's everywhere. This is books with some Russian poems, what I'm like to. I want to save this for myself, and I take this from Moscow. This is fossils, of course. And this is what I'm recently do, some sketches. So I continue to remake old abstract art what I don't need anymore, or I decide I don't like it anymore. Or I'm just decide it's much better if it's with woman. So if I like this abstract art, but also want to make a woman there, usually I'm making both, you know, make this transparent and make with woman too. And you can see here. And here's some painting, of course, you know. What else? You already saw this painting. I make it. It's one big abstract painting. It's like a puzzle. You see. Some of my art I show you much more. Actually, it's not particular selections because I change them sometimes. When I take from one painting, I make another one. And actually, it's good suggestion, you know. I believe it's a good idea if you're collecting art, have like really lots of art and lots of opportunity. Because, for example, for now you like this one, but what if you decide to change this recently? And that's fine, you can just do this, you know. It's my photo camera. I take a picture with my art on this. It's really very old. Now I start to use my phone actually much more. This one big canvas that I'm using, I'm planning to use this for my next big painting. This is just a frame, I find this, and this is actually very interesting. It's a two-tube, what I take with me from Russia, from Moscow. It's my old painting on there. And here it's next level with painting, and it's different level with painting. It's some papier-mâché. You know, it's have a texture, and I love this texture. I'm show you something, not much. So some nude painting, of course. People like nude painting from what I'm doing, and I believe most. But actually it's not necessarily, because some people really like abstract art, and some people really like landscape. I'm making all of this, and also sometimes figurative composition too. But it's always in my style, and you can easy to understand this because it's with wave line. So it is same gallery, it is Solas Studio, here and here. And it's also good painting, you see. And this one, of course, I really like this one. It's very unusual, and it's first what I'm starting to do. I believe it's first what I'm starting to do with dark options, and I like this. Actually, the thing is, I'm decided to show you how actually everything in studio looks like. It's not about showing my art, but I'm also showing my art, of course. This one, part of this you saw, because it's some abstract art there. So the difference is with paper and with canvas. When I make it on paper, I'm usually make it with one level. So if I'm making abstract art or nude or whatever with lots of levels, and it's also lots of care, but it's after this looks completely different. Here it's much more as a sketches. So why I do this? Because it looks good as a video performance, and that's why. Also, I have a different level artwork here, and let me organize and first something here, and then I show this for you. This stuff with texture actually really good. I make it from egg box. You know, I'm show for you technology how I make this before, but maybe I make it later. By the way, I don't do this anymore. For now, I'm tired from this and decide to take a break, and I don't know if it's break forever or for sometimes. It's also from egg boxes. And same with this one. It's also papier-mâché. You see, with face. Little bit creepy, but it's interesting. It's just some abstract sketch and some decorative stuff. I make it, but I don't wear this because it's too heavy. I don't like heavy jewelry. I like something convenient and cute. This is small but really cool painting. I like this. I like the blue colors, and I like her position, very expression, and it show feeling. You know, in art, feeling is important. For me, it's challenging because I'm much more logical person than actually pay attention for my own feeling. And art helped me with this, and I believe you too. Probably you remember this. It's one artwork. I believe it's the only way how I can show you this now. By the way, if I show this for you, it's available for sale, more coming, and probably it's still available on the time when video coming, because video is taking time. Of course, I have my team now, but it's still taking time. So next one, this is my favorite actually. This is my really favorite artwork from last time, of course, not forever. I am graduate art college and have master degree in painting in 2007, and I'm painting every day. And I have like really lots of painting. What is my favorite is complicated to say. This is I also take from Moscow. It's actually interesting options because I have a students from North Dakota and she shared with me story. If you see white buffalo, it's for good luck. And I'm trying to paint this. Actually, I don't show it as buffalo or bison, but it's cute. And also, one of my first impressions from New York. More older painting, what I'm making before, a lot, like a lot. I have a lots of like this. It's one painting, by the way. And also first impression about New York. I still don't open this, you know. I still don't open this. You see, it's with foil. So I packed this and I take this with me from Moscow, and it's still not opening. But it's fine. Same thing. It's all New York, but I'm painting this in Moscow. I'm showing you this one because it's one of my favorite, and I believe I stop on this. No, I'm showing you a few different ones. It's all about New York. It's lots of stuff like this, and also it's one of my favorite also stuff. It's supposed to be upside down, but actually it's no matter because it's still good in that direction or in this direction. It's still good. And here, of course, it is also one of my favorite pieces. So if you like this format of video and everything, please like, subscribe, you know, share this video with everyone, and keep watching. See you soon, guys. Love everyone.
Living in the same routine, like the seasons I'm on repeat. It's a long way down, trying not to fall.
holding on to this, holding on. I know I'm holding on to this, holding on. Don't let me repeat it. Don't let me repeat it.
This is Michaela. I am a gallery associate at Guy Hepner. This is the opening of Yoko Teen, Day in the Blue. It's our first exhibition with Yoko Teen, which we're all pretty excited about. His subjects in most of his paintings are a feline-like creature with human characteristics. Most of his paintings include water, and specifically Hawaiian, not landscapes, but yeah, I guess Hawaiian landscapes. And it's a lot about individualism, and because the cat is not entirely human, it makes it much easier for people to relate to it and see themselves in these pictures. And it also has a lot to do with existence and kind of isolation and just finding yourself at these peaceful moments with nature and yourself. And you can find us at 521 West 26th Street in Chelsea, New York. We're also on Instagram at Guy Hepner and Guy Hepner Editions, and online guyhepner.com and guyhepnereditions.com. Thanks.
These are called, what I've been calling them is Oracle Heart Tactiles. The most important part of that name is the tactiles. I call them tactiles for numerous reasons. One, they are tile-like, they are tiles, and they are intentionally what I call intentionally touchable mastery. Because we go to museums and galleries and we see incredible beauty, but then we're not allowed to touch it. That bothers me so much. That bothers me so much. Because I think beauty with consent. I don't want to say should, but I'll say beauty can be completely touchable. And so that there are numerous themes in my art that are connected to my life's work, which I could call, in this moment, tantric-infused intimate art communion. Because that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. I am not only a urban tantra practitioner, but also my tantric approach is in everything I do with my art. In fact, the art that I was making before the pando was like that. I was making I called them large inconvenient objects, collage assemblages made out of trash and found materials. And I was given the opportunity to have an art studio space right near my house. Another important thing about artists and art making is I believe that artists in the world of gentrification are suffering because I think it's so important for artists to be able to work within their communities and to be visible and accessible in their communities instead of having to travel for an hour to Red Hook. You know, by the time, like if I have an inspiration at 3 a.m. and my studio is an hour away where I can actually do what I want to do with my art making. Yeah. On one hand, as a theater performer, some of the ancient roots of theater have to do with journeying towards the theater and the sacredness of taking a journey. And then we get to the theater. But with art making, I find that accessibility to artists and accessibility to art making is important. Let's say, I might say it like this a lot: creativity as a necessity for a healthy society. And so, coming back to this art making, during the pandemic, I found myself accidentally in the mountains of North Carolina, having spent a year growing into an installation artist. I grew in that year, like right at the end of that year, I was like, oops, I'm an installation artist and I didn't, oh my God. And then the pandemic hit and I found myself in North Carolina where, first of all, there's no trash. There's no trash in North Carolina. So I was like, how am I gonna grow as an artist? So during the winter solstice of 2020, this is real, this may sound like whatever it sounds like, but I was in a soul art solstice ceremony in the winter of 2020, December 2020. I was in a solstice ceremony, and I don't know where this came from, but out of my heart and up and out of my mouth came this prayer for an art companion that will guide me in the next chapter of my life. I didn't even know what that meant. I really didn't. But I asked for this, I made this prayer. And by the end of that ceremony, I had a dozen of these babies. And a vernacular was born. A love affair was born. A birthing process was born. And I began just diving deeply into the process of the communion with these, the communion with myself through this art making. And I know that may be true with every artist. And I do it very intentionally. I do it very, very intentionally. So the seedlings, these are my seedlings, my tactiles. And the other, let me say another thing, the reason that they're an extension of my tantric work is because these little cute, adorable tactiles take not only my breath away, but they occasionally take the breath away of other people, and they make you stop and take a breath in. And they do that. And for that one breath, everything is stopped and all we're doing is absorbing beauty. And there is a chemical reaction when we're in a nonlinear state, when we're seeing beauty and we go nonlinear. That's medicine. It's medicine because of, especially with the world we live in today, that to have pockets of time where we stop and drop is really important. So my art tiles are mischievous emissaries of presence, mindful self-communion, and a stop in the madness. A stop in the madness. And they travel well. Oh wait, what's in here? Oh wait, what's in here? Wait. What's in here? Oh, I wonder what's in here. Oh, beauty. Oh, beauty. And they're edible, they're cute. Also, you know, there's a whole other thing about cuteness as a gateway to the eternal. It's a whole other topic. Because cuteness as a gateway to the eternal is also what these tiles represent. Littleness and magnitude, which could be like a metaphor for like humans and the infinite nature of all things. Or this could be even a metaphor of God and its creations. So these are all, this kind of metaphor is always flying around, and I'm always aware of this, the connection to the infinite, and the creative process, and the unknown, and the being led by, dare I say, the divine. Whatever that means. Oh God, there's a lot to say. Like, here's another extension of my art are these, what I call my meditation plates. These are my flash meditation wheels. So here's how these work. You put them by the door, and when you're on your way to your, wherever it is you think you're going, and your, whatever it is you think you're doing, and whoever it is you think you fucking are, you stop. And here's what here's how the meditation wheel works. You stop, you hit it, you spin it, and you commit to it. Stay with it. Breathe. Stay. Breathe. Stay. Breathe. Stay. Breathe. Stay. Breathe. Stay. Zero to presence in 60 seconds or less. Hey, right? Yeah. I need to have it in my life. I need to look at it. So in order for me to not look at it, you have to pay me a really large sum of money. These I can let go. This is a view. My neighbor gave me this box. She found it in the trash. I'm really looking forward to creating box sets and little games. And this is a really special prototype, this box, for a piece of jewelry I want to make. That is my secret little revolution. Here, let's take this out for a second. Here's one of my secret revolutions. Is that, you know how these days we have devices in our pockets, we have devices in our bags, we have devices in our ears, we have devices on our wrists. So I want to create, this is just like, I'm consecrating what I want it to look like, because I kind of want to create a beautiful cuff and a kind of cartridge that lives on top that allows you to be like, you're like fancy pants person with like, you go into your walk-in closet and you open your box of Rolex. Mm-hmm. But no, instead you put on your cuff and you decide, today I think I'll wear this one. And it, sits in a cartridge, right? Mm-hmm. And then you can even like take it out and like flip it over. So instead of in the middle of the day in that habitual way where you go like, oh, I'm gonna look at how many steps I took, what time is it, what messages do I have, Instead you go like, oh, art. Like, oh, art, and then, oh, I didn't notice that before. That's really beautiful. Let's take it outside. So beautiful, and then put it back, and you're like, yes. And now, because I've done that, I'm seeing the beauty in the person sitting in front of me, too. Maybe. Just saying. So that's a plan. I need to partner up with a gorgeous jewelry person to kind of, Cartier, for example. Or maybe even, who's this artist? I can't read it because I need glasses, so somewhere in New York. Anyway, that's another way that I want to expand my art and also create these little mini mischievous revolutions where we get off of our devices and we get into our bodies and into our, you know, physical presence. And, you know, I just feel like we are so inundated and we've become so identified with industry. This industrial intervention in the way we connect is, I think, in a place of detriment right now. Beauty. Yeah. So you can find me posting odd things, you know, odd sightings of my art and my process on my Instagram account called Creative Response Unit, because that's what I am. Please forgive me.
You and
Are we dreaming? 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 Are we dreaming?
Someone else. All we want is please. Giving us, giving no time to breathe. This is our identity. We can't help, we're gone. This is our identity.
My name is Troy Jones. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm a fine artist. I use oil paint for my paintings. This is one of my pieces. I usually paint African Americans with African masks. It's part of this ongoing series that I have. And yes, this is me and my work. And as you get a chance to see it, I hope you all enjoy it. And my Instagram is Troy Jones Artist.
I'm standing on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, send with me tonight. I run away. Is our brand new start. Even if it hurts me or I get scared, just come take this risk now. We'll be prepared. I run away. September that told me I had to be within the lines of 2 degrees and 9 to 5. And I've been working after work since last September. Working after work, yeah. I stay up late on the weekdays. I never tell when we say. I never wanna look back and wish I could have been. I've never got no regret. The hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a boundless place. So take a chance, a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never wanna look back. Take a chance, take a chance on faith. Take a chance on faith. I could have been. I've never got no regret. The hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a boundless place. So take a chance, take a chance, a chance on faith.
Take it all back, hate the things that you said, 'cause I wish you didn't mean it. I'm under attack, running far, far away, and I'd rather keep my distance from you. You don't gotta lie to me to get through. Push and pull me off into the deep, and let's pretend that nothing ever happened on that night. I shouldn't have spoke, 'cause you didn't feel the same way about me, and it's eating me alive all of the time. So I'd rather keep my distance from you. You don't gotta lie to me to get through. Push and pull me off into the deep, and let's pretend that nothing ever happened on that night.
Think that you're faking, but seeing ain't believing. I know now. I take all your stupid, burn it as my fuel, yeah. 'Cause we're running out of time, so I'm gonna make it mine.
The chosen one, I'm not the one to underestimate. I want the throne, I learned to crush obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate. Got it tatted on me, told them follow me. They see the vision, now it's 2020. Clear as Tahoe Lakes, clear as day. No longer move around in fear, disarray. Pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane. Feel the bass, baby, soak it in and let it marinate. It's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah. destruction, rush through barricades, levitate, got it tatted on me, told them follow me, they see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as Tahoe Lexus, clear as day, no longer move around in fear, disarray, pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane, feel the bass, baby soak it in and let it marinate, it's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah.
I got their opinions, and I got mine. I used to care what you said about me. Now I ain't got the time. Taking on me, take a seat, it's okay. Start again, touch deep, but know me. Still about the love, nothing's changed. Gotta play that game. 'Cause we're running out of time. So I gotta make
My name is John De La O. I'm a fine artist born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, where I still live today. We're here at my exhibit at Solas Studios. I'm having my first solo show, exhibit of recent paintings made between 2022 and 2023. They are all based on collages that I make myself from old media and old magazines that I glue together, and then I blow them up into large canvas works where I try to be as faithful to the collage as possible. I try to tell my own cultural story. I myself am Latino and Italian American, and I'm a New Yorker, like I said before, for many years, which I believe to be its own culture. So I try to bring every element of that and my upbringing into my work, and I hope that my paintings give people a sense of my experience, my life, my passions, what I've been through, and my interests. I draw very much on artwork from the 20s and 1930s, so my work looks very, very old and nostalgic. I'm attracted to things from the old world, and I think it's a reaction against technology and modernity and traditional beauty, and using that to tell my own narrative. You can find my paintings on John De La O Art at Instagram.com. It's DELAOJOHN, John De La O Art. So please look me up, follow me. If you like New York noir pulp art, I am your man. Thank you very much.
be. You're quick to change your mind. And I know it's me that followed you in blind. I could say that you didn't need, but you wanted me. Maybe I was wrong, even once wasn't anything. So if we had another chance, I would never let you steal my plans. Bring me back to life. Intoxicating your energy. First time in so long you felt the heat evaporating your bindings. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the. I know the sadness that cripples you. It comes in waves and out of the blue. But there are days you feel freedom too. Bask in the glorious lightning. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. is it so hard to let you go? You go. Is it so hard to let you go? overseas. Dark emotions ever torn so deep, falling down through the clouds. I'm feeling you. Stay away from me. You keep haunting me.
My name's Jason Mark McLean, and I'm a Canadian-born Brooklyn artist. We're at Plas Gallery here, showing in. I'm showing in the Lower East Side of New York. I'm Scottish, Ukrainian, Welsh background. I have 2 kids and a wife, so I do a lot of work about family and day-to-day life and like economic issues, hardships, and just the joys of life, and some things about mental illness and gentrification, and a lot of mapping-based work. Some of the doors are stories about situations that happened over the years, and I've been gravitating towards painting more the last few years from works on paper. A piece in the back there, the Wisecarver Gardens, is a neighborhood I live in, and it's about day-to-day life and like the neighborhood and like family and observations. I've been doing it for quite a long time, almost 28 years or so, 30 years. I've showed like in different countries all over the world. I still enjoy doing it. I work hard and make my living from it. And I don't know. I try all sorts of different. I do sound-based pieces, and I've done cars and billboards and a lot of zine culture stuff. But it's been wonderful showing with the gallery here. I have some galleries I show with in Canada too. But it's been a good life. My kids make a little bit of art too, filmmaking a little bit. My youngest son goes to film school. My wife's been very patient with me. My wife Heather, and I don't know. That's probably about it. I don't know. My Instagram is Jason McLean Studio, MCLEAN, Jason McLean Studio, and also there's another Instagram called Cough Park, which is an audio project I do. So based on the 3-minute calling project, it's a worldwide project. So okay, thanks.
Feels like you're my silhouette. I'm not easy to forget.
trying to keep my cool. I see what your colors shining through you. Yeah, I do. That I do. Is it too much to ask? I don't want you back. I don't want you back. Is it too much to ask? I don't want you back. I don't want you back.
Feel uninvited. Left your home in West LA. I'm not excited. So uninspired. On my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah. She needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were younger. Yeah. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me.
I'm so divided, starstruck, but haters got some indecisive. I'm over fighting, I just can't wake up cold and sleep alone. This voice.
My name is Josh Jefferson. All this work that you're seeing was made with a large brush that I made myself, which is two 8-inch brushes drilled together to make a 16-inch brush. I use acrylic and flash paint. Flash is a vinyl-based paint. It takes many, many layers to get to where I am, many years to get to where I am. I'm really happy with this show. This is a culmination of many years to get here. My Instagram is Chico Jefferson on Instagram, and thank you for watching.
This comment got me thinking about that old adage that there's no such thing as bad press, and the idea that art, or good art, makes you feel something, even offended. It also reminded me of one of my favorite artists right now, Rob Nava. So Rob Nava makes these kind of really crude, sort of naive, crude and naive paintings. Yet Nava is a graduate of the prestigious Yale Fine Art program. So he will tell you that he is working really hard to undo a lot of the teaching and learning that he's done. And this is nothing new. Picasso said the same thing, that he could draw like Michelangelo when he was 12, and the work he did with Cubism was kind of an attempt to get back to that childlike wonder that we all have when we first start out. Possessed paintbrush. So, I really like this work, but it gets a lot of a similar kind of feedback where people say like it's offensive and too crude and makes a mockery of art itself. Anyway, that's my painting for the day. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys later.
I wonder what went wrong today, eh? Why do I feel like I linger? Linger between the words to say, eh? To say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs. Feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go. Just let your body go. Just let your body go and move to the rhythm.
You like to play your own game. Cover it up, don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real. Cover it up, you like to play your own game. Cover it up, don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real. just wanted an explanation.